This is where we left off last with our sandwich shop, and what we want to do now is we would like to add a carousel so that this picture is here. This picture here just wasn't stagnant. It had a couple of different pictures of our shop. So what we're going to have to do is go into get bootstrap and find the component that we want to use. So the one that we want to use is in JavaScript. That's what we're going to be using in order for the carousel to work. And if we scrolled from there, and there's carousel. So we'll click on that. Okay, this is how the basic carousel works. And we're going to modify it for our own use. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and copy the code. And then go back to Sublime Text and place it into our code. So what we have is, there's our navbar. There's our Jumbotron. Okay, this is where we want to mess with it. And what we're going to do is we're going to replace this picture with that. So what we're going to do is going to go ahead and select the code for the picture that's already there, and then do Control/ to comment it out. We won't get rid of it. Okay, then I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to make a comment. Start carousel, and then stop carousel. All right, so go ahead and comment this out and comment this out. Then we can go ahead and paste in the code. Well, that was not it. Okay, didn't. Let's go back and copy it. What happened there? Okay, I pressed the copy button, and hopefully this time it copied. Dang, gummit, kind of not copying. Okay, so we just go back and copy it ourselves. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and copy the code. I'm not sure why that. Because I'm using Firefox. All right, so all I've done is I've selected the code and copy it, and then go back into Sublime Text, and hopefully now I can paste it. There it is. All right, so let's take a look at what we have. We have a bunch of stuff we don't need. All right, so one of the things we don't want to have it is, I don't want the person to be controlling this, so we don't need any of these controls. So let's take a look at where these controls start. So this div has nothing to do with that control, but this A does. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of all this and delete it. And then move up and see what else we have. All right, so this bottom div goes to the end of the carousel. So let's go ahead and comment that so we can see. All right. Okay, so these are the different things we can do. What we want to do is we want to change the images that are in here. So the first one is the active item, and we want to use the same picture that we used last time. So I'm going to come up here, and this is the image source that we used, was images shop.apg. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that and paste it into my image source. Okay, and then I have my first item down here, and if we take a look at our images, oops, not that. Ugh. If we take a look at our images, we have shop 1, shop 2, shop 2, 3, and 4. So that's what we'll go ahead and use. And there it is. Okay, so we have this second item here. So I'm going to be able to come in here and get rid of this, do Control V, and put Shop 2 on it. I'm not going to put captions on these either, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of, so you can see this caption. Don't need that. Okay, so these divs is all I need. Then I don't also need this caption here, so I'm going to get rid of that. All right, so I have, this is my active item and this is my second item. So what we want to do is, I'm going to get rid of this too. I'm going to take this and copy it over and over again, well, at least 2 more times. So I'm going to go ahead and select all of this, do Control C, and come over here and Control V, and Control V. So that'll be 3 and 4. Okay, so I have 3, and I have 4, and let's see how that looks. Make sure we haven't hosed everything up. So let's save it. Go back. Okay, so there is our page. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's just go ahead and, did I save it? I can't remember. And do File, Save All, and come back here and refresh. All right, so there it is. Now we have to wait and see if it actually changes. And we're waiting and waiting and waiting. And so far, no changes. Come on. All right, now it's changing. So there's picture 1, and then picture 2. And notice there's those dots that are there. We're going to move this over to where it needs to be, and then we're going to get rid of those dots because people don't need to know which picture. We just want this as a way of looking at or having our front page be a little more interactive. So let's go ahead and okay, and let's go ahead and end this right here.